Looks like it's going to be a beautiful day out here, guys. We got first light on the water, and nothing quite beats it. This morning, I'm launching the kayak in beautiful Southwest Florida. I'm chasing that early fall magic when the big fish start showing up inshore. With the cooler air and the water temps dropping, the bays and the sounds come alive. It's that time of year when your next cast just might be your new personal best. I got a hot cup of Gasparilla Brewing coffee in hand, and I'm just watching this unreal sunrise. It doesn't get much better than this. So come along for the ride. Let's chase some giants today. Let's just get to it. Let's get salty, y'all. The day started slow, really slow. Not much moving, no bait, no birds, no signs of life. Just me out here casting again and again. It's fall and the big ones are moving in, so I'm on the hunt for them. I've covered so much ground though, thrown just about everything I've got, and still nothing. Cast after cast, I'm starting to feel it. That creeping doubt setting in. Maybe today just isn't the day. But just when I'm ready to give in, everything changes. A big trout, out of nowhere, crushes my Z-Man paddle tail.
All right, I think we got something here. This feels like a nice fish. Oh wow, I think we got a really nice trout, guys. This thing is big. I think we might have a PB trout here. Wow, he's a good trout, guys. Wow. Wow. Get in there. Oh, that's a good trout right there. That is a good trout right there, guys. Oh my God. Wow. This guy is definitely over a slot. I'm gonna have to put him back, so I'm gonna wet my hands. Oh. All right, buddy. Get you in here and get you measured. Wow. Wow. Check this one out, guys. Wow. All right, buddy. Let's get you back. Ah, and he kicks right off. Yeah, he's ready to go. All right, man, matching my PB trout. 23 inches, guys. That's a nice trout. That's one of the many things why I love fall time. We get all these big fish start to really come in on the flats. Water starts to cool down. So they get fired up and they're ready to pretty much eat, you know. I think now that I'm finally up into some water movement, tide's starting to change. We're starting to see some bait rolling in. So I'm hoping we can catch some more, guys. So hopefully that's the start to mini. Fingers crossed, guys, fingers crossed. Nice fish, very nice fish.
So this is what I caught that big trout on. This is the Z-Man Diesel Minnow. It's a 4-inch paddle tail in the pinfish color. And I have this rigged up on a Texas eye in a 3/16 weight.
Got me a little trout. That's some just gonna jump around. I thought it was a little snook or a ladyfish. Did not think that was a little trout. They're fired up out here today. Water's cooled down a bit and see, just a little guy. Go on, buddy. See you later. Go get big. Right on. A couple trout now on my way over to my next spot. Just kind of power fishing along this flat. Wasn't really planning on catching anything over here, but they are here. There's at least some trout. I'm gonna keep working my way up to my next spot and see if it can get better. So stay tuned, guys. All right, guys. Got a little trout here. I don't think he's keeper, but it's something. Right on. Wet my hands because he's going back. Settle down, buddy. Settle down, dude. Yeah, check him out. Right on. See you later, buddy. Yeah, it is getting very windy.
As I'm working my way across this next flat, I am finding a bunch of pufferfish. And if you guys have ever experienced that before, you know my frustrations. And for those of you that have never dealt with pufferfish, this is a little glimpse of what they do to your baits. If I'm ever in an area where I'm catching a bunch of pufferfish or they're just ruining my baits like I just showed you, I typically switch over to a hard plastic lure, something like a mirror lure like I have here. They can't destroy those like they do the soft plastics.
Well, first cast out with the mirror lure and got something. What we got here? Decent little trout here. Don't think he's quite keeper. We're gonna measure him because he's close. Settle down, buddy. I don't want to get that. Let's get you de-hooked. Right on. Get that out. Wet my hand just in case. Yeah, 14. All right, go get bigger, buddy. All right, well, it's a trout kind of day, I guess. Righty, y'all. Well, I stopped here to take a little snack break on Hogan Key, one of my favorite places. And I just wanted to go over some of my fall time tips for you guys. There's so many different things that you can do in fall, so it's really tough to try to tell you guys, hey, this is the way to go. Because really you can throw all kinds of different baits. You can throw anything from small paddle tails to very large paddle tails, jerk baits, mirror lures, you name it. It is great topwater season. If you can get out early in the morning or as the sun's setting, topwater is gonna be fun. But what I love about this time of year is as the temperatures cool down, the water temp comes down, all these big fish that are offshore, they start to work their way in. They're following all the bait. The bait start to get a little unhappy out there. The water starts to get a little bit too cool. So they work their way in, they're finding their way into the passes, onto the flats, and the big fish are chasing them. So as you've seen today, we got on that big trout. That's something you typically don't see during the summertime. So I'm really excited to get on something big today. Found a couple other small trout, but really I'm on the hunt for a nice sized snook. Slot would be amazing. It's snook season, so that was the goal today, and I spent a little bit too much time this morning, I think, chasing that rather than coming up and fishing around where some of those redfish and stuff are at. So I think I just spent a little bit too much time in some areas that I probably shouldn't have. And that's the next point that I want to get at is power fishing. This is a great time of year to do what I like to call power fishing. You're gonna move around and constantly stay on the move until you're finding some biting fish. I'm looking for the 3 B's. I'm always preaching that. The 3 B's: birds, bait, and boils. So if you see any birds that are flying around diving, perfect. If you're seeing active bait balls and schools of bait around you, awesome. And boils, if you're seeing fish just kind of blowing off like you're spooking them as you're going around, if you got 2 or 3 out of those, it's a good place to hang out. It's worth spending a minute. I really love this time of year. We're getting very good tidal changes. During the fall, we can have some big drop-offs and get down into some negative tides. But also there's times that, it's very high elevated tides. So it's really gonna depend on where you're fishing, what the time you're fishing, for what you wanna do. And I'm gonna go into more detailed video here soon on how I fish high tides, low tides, and all that. And just try new things. And that's really what I'm trying to do this year too. I kind of got stuck in my ways, I feel like, this past year of throwing the same baits over and over again. So I just ordered up a whole bunch of new stuff, and I'm gonna be throwing all kinds of different things. I threw a couple new ones today. I had a little bit of luck on the mirror lure. It's not something that I throw all the time. I used to throw those quite a bit, and I've gotten away from it. But I decided to throw that on today when all my tails were getting chewed off as well, since it's a nice hard plastic. And that worked out pretty well. I got that little trout right away. But then the winds just started to pick up so crazy out there. I couldn't really fish that area. So, but I definitely wanted to go over a few tips for you guys, to at least maybe help you guys get on something out there. I'm definitely gonna start putting out some more content. I've had some setbacks with health issues and stuff the last couple months, but I am back and getting healthy, so I am able to spend a little bit more time in the kayak, and I really enjoy making these videos. So I definitely want to get back to it and start to get to almost every week if possible. So I'm not quite at that level yet, to be able to get out and put one out every week. But that is definitely my goal here very soon. So bear with me, guys. I'm trying to put them out as quickly as I can for you guys. But like I said, I've been battling an injury and coming back from that. So it's been a little bit of a delay and driving me a little crazy not to be able to get out and fish the way that I like. But I'm feeling better, so we're gonna get to it. Start making more videos for you guys. One thing I'm really excited for coming up is I'm gonna start doing some camping videos for you guys. They're still gonna be very fishing based. All the places that I'm camping is gonna have fishing involved in it. But I really enjoy camping. It's something that I really haven't been able to do the last couple of years. So we are ordering up a whole bunch of new gear, and we still have a bunch of old stuff, but we're ordering up some new stuff, and really excited to get out and do some camping videos for you guys. And might even do some review type stuff on some of the gear if I really love it or hate it, and maybe try to help you guys out if that's your type of thing. If you guys have any suggestions on areas to camp that's on your bucket list that involves some kayak fishing, make sure to drop them below. I'm always down for some new ideas. I do want to get out here on some private islands a few times. We might even get out to some freshwater areas. I'm not sure if that's something you guys are even interested in seeing, but I might potentially get out and do some inland stuff in inland Florida, and do some like bass fishing and things like that. So if that's something you guys are also interested in, make sure to drop a comment so that I know that's something that you're really interested in, and we'll make sure to get that on the schedule as well. But I think that's probably enough of me rambling here. So I'm gonna get to it. I'm gonna fish on my way back to the launch. The wind is pushing me back to the truck, so I'm gonna do the best that I can to fish, but it's getting pretty late in the day, and we're also getting to the lowest part of the tide. So I think we're gonna start hitting slack tide. So I don't have a whole lot of faith on catching anything, But if I do, you guys are definitely gonna see it. Yeah, I got something good here. Decent trout. Yeah. Yeah, he's not quite keeper. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna shake the bait off here. Yeah, there we go. Throw that on that side. And we're just gonna put the net down. Check that out. We released him without even touching him. Now that's a safe way to do it. Not always easy to do it like that, but sweet when you can. Alrighty, y'all. I think that's gonna do it for this video. I am pulling back up to the launch now. The wind is just getting so hard to get out here and actually fish with. I've just been getting some wind knots and stuff, and I'm afraid it's probably a little windy in this video as well. So I'm just gonna go ahead and call today. I'm happy with that big trout, a couple smalls today. Felt good to get back in the kayak today, so I'm gonna try to get back out later this week or this weekend. Just try to get some good content going for you guys and get back in the normal flow of things, and try to get at least back to doing weekly or bi-weekly videos for you guys. So stay tuned for the next one, and yeah, give this video a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and stay salty, y'all.